the top 5 guitars that were being played in Las Vegas by live bands. Which one is your favorite? Hi, this is Tom from Beautiful Guitars. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 guitars that I found that were being used in Las Vegas during my 3-week period there in bands that were playing live there. So the first one was the Telecaster. The Telecaster was the very commonly guitar I could see being used in the live bands there in Las Vegas. So one of the reasons, because it's very versatile guitar in terms of sounds that can play all genres of music, can take all gains of music. But however, on top of those, other guitars might do that as well. But however, Telecaster specifically has got a lot of advantages that players want in a Telecaster. The first thing is the simplicity of its construction, that you've got just a block of wood. That's how Rod Presley could call it. Then you've got a bolted neck if you want to change your neck, but also it's very robust. Even if it falls down, it's unlikely to break, unlike a Les Paul where it falls down. You can almost be sure that the neck gonna break and could be very costly if it can be repaired. So it's very robust guitar to have. And the next thing is that it keeps tune very well, so it can be played very hard, it can be fall and all sorts of abuse, but it still will keep its keep it in tune very well. So that's why it's very popular with guitarists. And the other thing is that when it's being played, it comes very nicely in a mix as a single coil guitar. And also that the bridge, most guitarists like the bridge very well. Maybe the neck pickup, some say, well, they don't prefer the neck pickup is a bit muddy on a telly. They might either mod it. In some cases, you will see some have got a humbucker there in the neck area. So what is your opinion on the Telecaster being the favorite guitar being played live in Las Vegas bands? It was very commonly seen being played live in Las Vegas, Telecaster. The second guitar that was very common to be seen being played live was the Les Paul. Obviously, the reason could be that most of the bands that I saw in Fremont Street, in the Strip, they were playing rock music, and the Les Paul was the second guitar that was being played there. And the reason is because the Les Paul is very rich with mid-range, and it can take high gain, and the sound that comes out of the PAF sounding pickups is very favored for playing rock music. And obviously, like I said earlier, obviously the neck breakup can be a problem, and also it can be heavy unless it's that Les Paul has got a weight relief, or if it's a custom shop, they use the best woods also that are very light, so it can address those issues. Les Paul, what's your idea or your opinion on the Les Paul being the second guitar being used by live bands in Las Vegas? The third commonest guitar being used were the Super Strats, and I was trying to see if maybe there was something, a particular make that was more popular than others, but it was, if you see a band playing a Super Strat, from one band to another, it was a different model. So it was just a mixture of different ones there that were available. This the Ibanez AZ series HSS models. So they were having a lot of different models of Super Strats that were being played, from Ibanez to Schecter, and so on and so on. And so that was, are you a fan of Super Strats, which were quite popular in the 80s, and also that they come with a tremolo system for dive bombing. Like Eddie Van Halen and so on and so on. That's the Super Strat. Then the fourth guitar, which was a surprise to me, was a PRS Custom 24. So it was quite interesting to see how it was a number 4 on there. So it was quite something you'll see frequently from time to time. A lead guitarist or a rhythm guitarist, mostly lead guitarist, playing a PRS Custom 24, and again with the tremolo. And the thing with the PRS, they resonates very well. And the pickup here, which are also very popular with rock, is this 85 15 pickups, which are very hot and very bright, which are very good for lead in rock music. And also the tremolo system. And you can dive bomb both sides. And the advantage with the tremolo of PRS, it's very, it keeps in tune, so it's why it's also quite very popular. And obviously it's something unusual there. And also this PRS Custom 24, it was sort of was introduced in 1985, sort of having a vintage type of sound, like a Les Paul type, to take it on. I don't know if one can call it a Super Strat because of the S-style, but it's just a double cut. Okay, it's the PRS Custom 24. And then number 5 guitar, what was also very surprised, was Gibson ES335 was the one that was there. And obviously the ES335 is very versatile because you get a solid guitar tones as well as hollow guitar tones, which is quite more versatile than you can say with a Telecaster or a Stratocaster. So I found it was quite interesting with it. And the interesting part was that often on the headstock, where the guitarists have changed strings, they tend to like with the strings still very long, which looks untidy, but it looks it was something that was having it commonly seen in there. But maybe with a rock with long hair and having those untidy strings is sort of an attitude for rock music. However, somebody in a comment on the ES3330 was talking about that these hollow guitars are uncomfortable because they're very huge. It is true that it's ES 335 and the 355 and 45, they are quite huge. However, the Gibsons have got an alternative. This is the ES 339, so it's a much smaller and very comfortable. So if somebody doesn't want the ES 335, there's a smaller one, is the ES 339. However, with a smaller body, you lose the projection, so it's not as loud as you have it in the 335. 335 will be much louder, and also the sound is much richer than. So for comfort, you lose some some of the better guitar tones of the larger hollow body size, but obviously the ES335 is much bigger, so it's less comfortable. I will agree. Can see how this is a beautiful cherry red figured body. Yes, 339. Can see how it's quite considerably smaller in size and therefore much more comfortable. But however, the 335 has got more projection and fat sound because of the larger body size, which contributes to the guitar tones. But it's a choice. Which one will you choose between the 335, bigger, maybe uncomfortable for smaller sized body people, or to the ES339, which is much more comfortable, but however has got less preferred tone compared to the ES335. So let's hear below what is your comment on these top 5 guitars that were popular being played by live bands in Las Vegas. And also, what is your favorite of these 5? If there are any guitars that are your favorite or you've seen being played live, let's hear in the comments below what is your favorite. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. Also, don't forget we're on our 6th guitar giveaway, which is a acoustic electric Caraya guitar. For you to qualify for the guitar giveaway, you have to subscribe to Beautiful Guitars channel, like and comment in all our videos that we've uploaded so far, and subsequent ones that will be uploading weekly before the winner is announced on the 2nd of December 2022. Cheers! The top 5 guitars that were being played by live bands in Las Vegas. Number 1, Fender Telecaster. Number 2 was a Gibson Les Paul. Number 3 was Super Strats of various models and guitar makes. Number 4 was a PRS Custom 24. And number 5, it was a Gibson ES335. Which one is your favorite? Are there any other guitars that you've seen being played live other than these ones? Let's hear in your comments below. Thank you.